Hello, I'm Annette Stanton, and I have the honor of serving as chair of the UCLA Department of Psychology. Today is the culmination of a great achievement, the attainment of the highest academic degree from one of the world's finest universities. We can all feel great pride, especially you doctoral candidates, of course, for your singular accomplishment, but all the rest of us too. Some of you are the parents and family members, partners, and cherished friends of our graduates. You've contributed support and encouragement, tangible and intangible, often across many years, support that's vital to the remarkable achievements we recognize today. This is also a wonderful day for us, the faculty, because the individuals we laud today have excelled at the many challenges we place before them. Moreover, candidates, we've all had the honor of witnessing your extraordinary ability to get to this celebratory day amidst the uncertainty and pain of the pandemic, the country's racial reckoning, and the turbulence of this particular time in history. When you face hard times in the future, we hope you'll bring to mind your courage, your perseverance, and the relationships that have brought you through this time to this day and will serve you so well in the future. The difficulty of earning a PhD should not be underestimated. First, the students must be accepted into the program. Our department's PhD program receives 800 or so applications each year, and the applicants are among the very best in the nation. Only about 5% of those applicants enter our PhD program. Our entering students are greeted with advanced courses and undertake a first-year research project. Then there are more courses, a lot more research, a written qualifying exam, a preliminary oral exam, and a dissertation oral defense. Did I mention more writing than they've ever done in their lives? For some, there's also clinical practicum training integrated with their research training. Our students also develop knowledge in diverse areas, including neuroanatomy and physiology, linguistics, immunology, statistics, education, genetics, and sociology. Throughout their time with us, we encourage the very best from our students. Our graduate programs are ranked among the best in the world, and we know that our graduates today are our representatives and our ambassadors. Candidates, all of you elected a rare, difficult path that involved many choices about time, priorities, sleep, or lack thereof, and finances. If you look at the hood of your gown, the back of your hood, you'll see that one side of it actually has a pocket. In earlier times, alms were placed there to help poor scholars. We won't offer alms today, but we recognize the strenuous path you've taken, a path we took some years ago. Whether you have a family legacy of high educational attainment or you're among the first in your family to graduate from college, today you become one of the 1.4% of adults in the nation who have the luxury of earning the PhD. We're thrilled by your success, and in the years to come, we'll delight in seeing the names of so many of you among the leaders in your fields. It's now my pleasure to introduce the candidate selected by her graduating colleagues to give this year's graduate address, Beth Maroney.
Class of 2021, my classmates, my friends, future leaders in psychology, I am so proud of you and so honored to represent you today. Many of you will remember June 1st, 2016, when an active shooter terrified UCLA's campus as we wrapped up our school year. I vividly remember the classmates I was with springing into action, many of us having worked at academic institutions and hospitals and being trained for this very situation. I was struck at the time by how sad it was that we had this knowledge, and I thought of the young children in our country who are equally knowledgeable about these situations and more, and who shouldn't have to be. Now, before you think this speech is getting too dark to be redeemable, I have a point, and I think finding light in the darkness is a theme that we can all identify with after this past year. In dialectical behavior therapy, we draw from dialectics in order to help our therapy clients build flexibility in their thinking. A dialectic is when two seemingly opposed ideas are true at the same time. So while it shouldn't be that young children and my classmates knew exactly what to do in an active shooter situation, because we live in a country where this is all too common, it shouldn't be this way, and we have developed incredible and unique resilience from it. Our class has overcome a tremendous amount, particularly in this last year, in order to have made it to this point. This resilience will serve you extremely well, no matter what form your next steps may take. Within and outside of graduate school, these 5 to 6 years hold a lot, both personally and professionally. My classmates have overcome family illness and personal obstacles, among discrimination, microaggressions, and the rejection with which we are all too familiar in academia. A central feature of teaching resilience in therapy contexts is benefit finding. In overcoming these adversities, our class has tapped into our own strength and grown from them. This is a group that has been learning and unlearning for years and is comfortable in discussing their own identities and biases, recognizing and acknowledging their own privilege, while also working to better understand and decrease health disparities. Not only did this group manage to complete the most difficult of the graduation requirements during a global pandemic, but they did it with care and grace. The clinical cohort isn't just finishing up our internship year and nursing our own mental health during this difficult time. We're helping to take care of some of the nation's most vulnerable youth and veterans during one of the darkest times for mental health our country has ever seen. This group did not just complete their dissertations during the pandemic, they pivoted and redesigned studies no longer possible, found a way to keep tending to and learning from animals in the lab, and effectively defended their projects over Zoom while managing the breakout room and advisors of varying technological acumen and not setting a permanent cat filter over their faces in front of a panel of judges. If administering an undergrad exam over Zoom without cheating, wrangling 6-year-olds for telehealth therapy sessions, or writing any semblance of a dissertation during this time doesn't deserve a PhD 3 times over, I'm in the wrong field. But this group did it with the resilience that I've come to expect from them. We are also graduating at a time when our nation is finally beginning to prioritize mental health at the same level as physical health. We are poised in a unique position to share our specialized knowledge, whether it be in basic or applied processes, with the world. I know that my classmates will touch so many lives with their work, no matter what direction it takes from here. As I was preparing these remarks, I stumbled upon the speech that I gave to my high school class as we were graduating back in 2009. My theme was that our spirit was contagious and we were going to go spread it to the world. Somewhat alarming after this past year, and I was struck by how fitting that idea is for this class today. In addition to sharing our knowledge of people and contributing to burgeoning mental health and psychologically minded initiatives, I challenge this class to share your resilience. Whether you choose to teach, advise, study, advocate, or treat, find the dialectic in your circumstances, find the silver linings, and help others to do the same. No one can ever take away the fact that you graduated with your PhD in 2021 as the global pandemic was lifting, and hopefully that can be an ongoing reminder of the light in the darkness for you. Congratulations to my tremendous classmates. I am honored to have completed this degree alongside you and so proud of you all.
Now I'd like to announce an award in honor of a beloved member of our department. Dina Chertoff served as our graduate advisor for 38 years. When she retired in 2009, the Graduate Student Service Award was established in her name to honor her caring service to countless graduate students and to the entire department. This award honors a graduate student who has made outstanding contributions to the overall well-being of the students, faculty, and staff in the Department of Psychology. I am pleased to announce this year's dual recipients of the Dina Chertoff Graduate Student Service Award. They are Dr. Gerald Higginbotham and Dr. Chelsea Romney. Gerald's commitment to the department can be most evidently seen in his work with underrepresented graduate students in psychology, UGSP, and the Diversity Issues Committee. As an advocate for students from marginalized backgrounds, Gerald has prioritized improving departmental climate in both formal, institutional, and informal ways, reaching students at multiple levels of education from undergraduates to doctoral students. Through his role as a UGSP student representative on the Diversity Issues Committee, Gerald spearheaded a departmental climate survey initiative in 2018. Thus, Gerald provided the department with much needed data and feedback to improve the quality of graduate education for underrepresented students, while also imbuing graduate students with a sense of agency and voice. Gerald has consistently modeled friendship, support, and community in his interaction with peers. He is known among graduate students to always be willing to offer a helping hand, reviewing fellowship applications, problem solving difficult relationship dynamics in labs, and talking through research ideas. Gerald is always willing to provide a safe space for his peers to speak candidly about their struggles in graduate school and questions of belonging or imposter syndrome. Gerald's support has been critical for many students questioning their path or their value as scholars, and his presence within our department will be greatly missed as he begins a postdoctoral scholar position this fall. Now turning to Dr. Chelsea Romney. With her endless energy and commitment to promote diversity and equity, Chelsea has had a major impact in the department and campus at large. Her most significant service contributions include participating in underrepresented graduate students in psychology, UGSP, and mentoring undergraduate students, primarily from underrepresented groups, in her multiple roles over several years. In her UGSP role, she led outreach efforts in the Los Angeles community with high school students, including college and financial aid workshops, UCLA campus visits, and college and job fairs. Her other roles also underscore her commitment. She is currently finishing her second year teaching for our Psychology Research Opportunity Programs, or PROPs. Not only did she adapt the course for online format, but Chelsea also has become a respected role model and devoted mentor. She spends countless hours helping students overcome self-doubt and cope with multiple challenges, as well as helps co-write letters of recommendations after students are finished with the program. She has also taught workshops helping underrepresented students write personal statements and research proposals, and has hosted small group discussions for incoming graduate students. Serving as a terrific role model and mentor, Chelsea has helped foster equity and diversity in the department, campus, and neighboring communities. Our sincere thanks to Gerald and Chelsea for enriching the life of our community. Please join me in congratulating Dr. Higginbotham and Dr. Romney, the 2021 recipients of the Dina Chertoff Graduate Student Service Award. I'm now pleased to introduce Distinguished Professor Michelle Krask, who will honor the class of 2021 for their contributions to research and teaching.
When you arrived at UCLA, you faced a daunting and unusual challenge, one that is intrinsic to our graduate program and the profession you have chosen. What we have asked of you is that you become both composer and performer, that you develop not only the skills to generate knowledge, but also the skills to communicate that knowledge. Research and teaching are the twin foundations of education. Both are essential and neither is sufficient. Research is the process by which we create what we then teach. Teaching is the process by which we convey knowledge, understanding, values, and ultimately the questions that fuel research. These two noble missions, research and teaching, demand the best of us. Research requires an enormous capacity for hard work, unique talents, and commitment. It demands original and creative thinking, the ability to distinguish what is important from what is unimportant, and at times a very high threshold for tedium. At its noblest and best, research also requires honesty and respect for others, a commitment to the ideal that research should be free of bias and other inaccuracies, and that it should be carried out with a deep respect for the welfare of subjects or others who may be affected. To be a teacher, an educator, requires still more. Teaching is its own craft, a skill to be learned, not an innate gift one is born with or without. Being able to convey not only the facts of psychology, but also the excitement is both an art and a science. Becoming a teacher in the hallowed sense of that word is a unique opportunity, honor, and responsibility. At its noblest and best, teaching requires a commitment to the craft of teaching, a willingness to give of oneself, and a deep respect for what it means to be a teacher. Across your graduate careers, you have embraced, with eagerness and without complaint, the unique challenge of becoming both composer and performer. We are proud of you as scientists, and we are proud of you as teachers.
With great pride, we now recognize our graduating doctoral candidates.
I'm proud to present Morgan E. Bartholomew. I'm very happy to serve as co-chair for a doctoral committee with Professor Cindy Bradbury. The title of the dissertation is Pathways to Depression and Anxiety, characterizing the roles of life stress and emotion inhibition. Morgan, congratulations. It's wonderful to work with you.
It is an honor and a privilege to present Dr. Garrett J. Blair. The title of his thesis is Calcium Imaging of Cortical and Hippocampal Neurons During Learning and Decision Making. Congratulations, Dr. Blair.
I'm proud to present Dr. Macrina Diefenbach. The title of her dissertation is Neural Representations of Attitude Polarization and Open-Mindedness. Congratulations, Dr. Diefenbach.
I'm proud to present Dr. Louise Dixon da Silva. The title of her dissertation is Entertainment Education for Depression and Latinx Adults, Testing Mediators and Moderators of a Culture-Centric Narrative Intervention to Promote Help Seeking. Congratulations, Dr. Dixon da Silva.
I am proud to present Dr. Jennifer Gamara. The title of her dissertation is How Powerful is Knowledge? A Mixed Methods Approach to Evaluating Mental Health Literacy in Caregivers. Congratulations, Dr. Gamara. I am proud to present Dr. Resham Galadley. The title of her dissertation is Designing Context-Specific Interventions, Maximizing Treatment Fit and Engagement in Low and Middle Income Countries. Congratulations, Dr. Galadley.
I'm proud to present Dr. Julia Hammett. The title of Julia's dissertation is Contextual Predictors of Intimate Partner Violence Among Ethnically Diverse Newlyweds Living with Low Incomes. Congratulations, Dr. Hammett.
I'm proud to present Dr. Marcy Hayden. The title of her dissertation is Peer Helping as a Means to Promote Well-Being, a randomized controlled trial testing the benefits of an online pro-social intervention in young adult cancer survivors. Congratulations, Dr. Hayden.
I am pleased to present Dr. Gerald Higginbotham. The title of Gerald's dissertation is Shifting the Self to Make Sense of the Past, Interdependence as Mediating Racial Divergences in Perceptions of Critical Black History. Gerald, I'm so excited for everything that awaits you at UVA, and I can't wait to see your successes. Congratulations.
I'm proud to present Dr. Carrie Ann Leschak. The title of her dissertation is Pro-Socially Motivated Learning from Childhood to Young Adulthood, a cross-sectional examination of neurocomputational mechanisms and antiviral correlates. Congratulations, Carrie. I'm so proud of you.
I am pleased to present Dr. Stasia McGlade. The title of her dissertation is Optimizing Exposure, Between Session Mental Rehearsal as an Augmentation Strategy. Congratulations, Dr. McGlade.
I'm very proud to present Dr. Galen McNeil. The title of her dissertation is Naturalistic Studies of Positive Emotions, Relationships, and Mental Health. Congratulations, Dr. McNeil.
I'm pleased to present Dr. Elizabeth Caitlin Maroney. The title of her dissertation is Multimodal Approaches for Transdiagnostic Risk Processes in Youth Psychopathology. Congratulations, Dr. Maroney. I am so proud of you.
I'm proud to present Dr. Marissa Ogren. The title of her dissertation is The Development of Early Emotion Understanding, Investigating the Role of Language. Congratulations, Dr. Ogren.
I'm proud to present Dr. Alexandra Reed. The title of her dissertation, co-chaired with Professor Julie Bauer, is Cardiac Vagal Tone, Regulator of Inflammation and Clinical Symptoms in Insomnia and Schizophrenia. Congratulations, Dr. Reed.
I'm proud to present Dr. Chelsea Elizabeth Romney. The title of her dissertation is Hugs, Associations with Next-Day Cortisol Awakening Response and Changes with Acculturation over the First Year of College. Congratulations, Dr. Romney.
Proud to present Dr. Jacqueline Ross. The title of Dr. Ross's dissertation is Understanding Marital Communication Among Ethnically Diverse Newlywed Couples Living with Low Incomes. Congratulations, Dr. Ross.
I'm proud to present Dr. Andrew J. Sanders. The title of his dissertation is A Multimodal Investigation of Infant Visual Short-Term Memory. Congratulations, Dr. Sanders.
I am pleased to announce Dr. Alex Tanner. The title of her dissertation is Efficacy of a Home-Based CBT plus CART for Post-Concussion Syndrome. Congratulations, Dr. Tanner.
I'm proud to present Dr. Jonathan Westman. The title of his dissertation is Supervisors as Trainers, Strategies for Improving Supervisor-to-Therapist Transfer of Training. Congratulations, Dr. Westman.
Morgan Bartholomew, PhD in Psychology. Garrett Blair, PhD in Psychology.
I'd like to thank my mom and Roger, my dad, my partner Lexi, and all my friends and family who've helped me and supported me along the way. I love you all very much. Thank you.
Macrina Cooper White Diefenbach, PhD in Psychology.
I want to give a huge thanks to my advisor, Matt Lieberman, to my friends, my family, and special thanks to Devin, the Cali crew, my parents, and James. I'm so grateful for your support over the years.
Louise Dixon da Silva, PhD in Psychology. Jennifer Gamara, PhD in Psychology. Resham Galatli, PhD in Psychology. Julia Hammett, PhD in Psychology.
Thank you to my husband Joseph and our amazing family and friends. Vielen, vielen Dank, Mama, Papa, Oma Hannah. Ohne euch hätte ich das nie geschafft.
Marcy Hayden, PhD in Psychology.
Congrats, fellow grads. Many, many thanks to my incredible advisor, Julie, my family and friends, and my friend soulmate, Chelsea. I couldn't have done it without you. Hooray!
Gerald Higginbotham II, PhD in Psychology. Carrie Ann Leschak, PhD in Psychology. Anastasia McGlade, PhD in Psychology. Galen McNeil, PhD in Psychology. Elizabeth Maroney, PhD in Psychology. Marissa Ogren, PhD in Psychology. Alexandra Reed, PhD in Psychology. Chelsea Romney, PhD in Psychology.
Thank you to the Health Psych area, my advisors Ted and Chris, my cohort mate Marcy Hayden for doing this whole thing with me, my husband Andy and my family for their love and support.
Jacqueline Ross, PhD in Psychology. Andrew Sanders, PhD in Psychology.
After 6 long years, I am so happy to be receiving my doctorate from UCLA. Thank you to my family, my fiance, and my friends. Go Bruin!
Alexandra Tanner, PhD in Psychology. Jonathan Westman, PhD in Psychology.